Hi, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. In the last episode we arrived at the trading post, where Oleg and his wife Svetlana are being bullied by some gangsters, the cronies of the Stag Lord. We beat some of them, but one of them escaped and she promised to come back with reinforcements. So now we are going to survey the area and set up some traps and we're also going to just speak a bit with Oleg. Oleg left him. "Take that, you scoundrel." Oleg shakes his fist, but now he scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. The girl got away, a plague on her. She is certain to complain to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we to do? He sighs heavily. If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. He notices a fair-haired woman approach. "Duff, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden." Svetlana: "It's all over. I saw it. I just needed to be sure you were all right." The woman looks at her husband half tenderly, if with a hint of sorrow. Oleg mumbles something as he looks away, embarrassed. "My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out so unwelcoming. Let's get to the point. You say the bandits are going to attack again. Who are they, and when will they arrive?" Oleg waves his hand sullenly. "Who are they? They're the Stag Lord's gang. That's who. These lands teem with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut, and you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. You have nothing to fear. I will help you deal with the attack." "Well, I appreciate your good intentions. I may not have the best manners, but Oleg Levinson is the last name you'll hear accused of being ungrateful. If we manage to defend this post, I'll reward you proper. We have to hide Svetlana. Please don't argue, Duff. Now we also need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools that can be used for the battle. There are some pretty solid traps around here, some tar, and a box of alchemist's fire looks like." "Alchemist's fire? We could put it by the gate, light it off with a burning arrow when those bandits are nearby." "But that could set the post on fire," Oleg shouts, surprised. "Well, maybe if we covered the walls with something to protect them." "All right. Yes, I think it would work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. I used to be pretty good with a crossbow back in my day." "Can you answer a few more questions for me?" "I'm afraid they'll all come back while we're chatting away. But what's to be done?" Oleg mumbles. "Enough about the bandits for now. Oleg, I'd like to see your goods. Don't know what trading will serve if those bastards come back and take everything, but all right, have a look." And we are going to sell things now. And yeah, we can't afford to buy anything. And we shouldn't. Maybe if you can find a scimitar for Valerie, we're going to buy it. That's pretty cheap, pretty expensive. But well, we don't need to use money on anything else right now, so let's just buy it. Valerie, here, scimitar, attack +4, great. So now we're up to speed there. Now we're going to survey the area to see what kind of traps we can set.
All according to plan.
And here's the chest. I wonder what's inside. Just a heavy crossbow, a longsword, and 2 bucklers. Nothing that we need to get. And up here, as far as I remember, there's just nothing. And that's right, nothing. So let's get down here, see what we can find. Well, here's something. There's some disgusting slush in the pot. This seems to be tar. Spill the tar near the trading post entrance to help slow down the bandits. And here's something else. What's that? Not masterwork. Jasper and gold coins. Yeah, gold. We always need gold. Let's just see. Yes, here's something. Potatoes.
In due time.
And there's also something. So let's see if it's useful. This box contained various household and hunting tools. The rubbish seems unlikely to be helpful in that battle. Well, then let's not use it. And now we have buttons to talk to, so let's do that. A frail, disabled old man wearing a stained and tattered robe gives you a gloomy look. I'm Bucken, local herbalist. What brings you here? Tell me about yourself. What's there to tell? I'm a herbalist. Make potions and sell them. Gather herbs, roots, berries, Bucken size. I live in the forest, live off the land. Since leaving Resto for these paths, I ended up a merchant here at Oleg and Svetlana's post. They let me in out of kindness, help me with things. They bring me water or firewood when it's cold, and the occasional barrel of honey. They're good people. We could use your help fighting the bandits. Where's this coming from? You want an old man like me to fight? Here, take this potion. Consider that my help in your fight. We'll talk later. Okay.
It's not far.
I think we're going to be ready for the fight now. So, let the fight begin. Wait for attack. I'm prepared for the attack. Get in your positions and wait. Fear not, I shall stand between you and this scum. You're under my protection. Amiri flexes her shoulders. Finally a fight. Was bored with all that talking. Well, these aren't heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere. I see you're not easily cowed. I beg you to be careful, and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Svetlana, go inside. We're going to meet our guests. So, we're in a battle now. Against some tax collectors. And I guess they aren't going to be satisfied before either they or we are dead. Hopefully they will be dead first. I think they will. Valerie, charge this guy. 3 damage, is that really all you can muster? Can I charge? No, I can't. Maybe I can reach him, maybe I can't. Well, I can't. Too bad. Lindsay, inspire courage.
Serves you right.
And move a bit forward so you can hit. Amiri, you can't charge. Can you even hit from here? You could. Great. Good job, Amiri. Valerie, charge. And do more than 3 this time. Ugh. Just, of course, just hit with a 3 when I say 3.
This should do it.
12, and he isn't dead. Well, he's going to be dead soon. Lindsay, can you finish him off? No, you couldn't. Too bad. But you two could, because he provoked an attack of opportunity. And Amiri can charge this guy, so that's what she's going to do. But of course she's missing. Why wouldn't she? Attack of opportunity, great. Another attack of opportunity and Oleg's down. That's not good. I hope he respawns after the battle. Valerie, attack this guy. Well, can you hit? A critical hit, great. 20 damage, good. Let's take all the things, and we have a cloak here. Cloak of resistance +1. I think we're going to give that to Amiri. She needs some protection. Oh, there's more there. Collect this. Now let's talk to him. Oleg is breathing heavily, but he shakes his fist in the air menacingly. You rats got what you deserved. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. We should call Bucken out before he freezes in those bushes. Now, my lord, head up on the guest room on the 2nd floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. and this is for your efforts. Now don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fighter deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. And I agree. So let's head to the second floor. See what awaits us there. There's a chest, and I'm fairly certain it's locked.
Not my lucky day.
Yeah, and you didn't get it, so we're going to reload and save scum until we get it.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Good, great. What did we get? Scroll of Bane, golden trinket, golden statue, parrot bush, silver spoon. Great, great, great. Is this chest locked too? No, it isn't. And here, a book. And I think this is a personal chest, which has all kinds of stuff. Explorer's spell, a blessed signet. Well, we're going to equip some of all this. Let's find out what does the Explorer's spell do. +2 Constitution. We're going to pick that up. Get some more hit points. From 24 to 26. Great. That's at least an improvement. Oh, and let's get some healing potions on our people. Miri, you don't have any? That's too bad. And Valerie, you don't have any? You really need them. You have, yes. Okay, all is fine and dandy there. So now, let's get some rest, as she said, Alec. You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out of the window and you find out that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream, and then the half-transparent...
Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
The half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. Even in this ghostly form, it's clear that she is exhausted. Her shoulders are slouched and her large blue eyes burn within her pale face. Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please. Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches towards you. It seems that you can only see or hear the nymph. That only you can see or hear the nymph. For you.
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. The defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
I'm glad my adventure begins with such a beautiful sight.
Beauty is so tender. It can so easily be crushed under the blows of cruel fate. But you can save it from being undone.
What do you want from me?
Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
The Stag Lord is responsible for the fog?
Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. While responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
How can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. My powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thorn Ford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
Alright, I understand. Farewell.
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
The nymphs whisper fate as she disappears. And now, I think we're going to end the episode. That's all for this time. I hope you leave any constructive criticism in the comments or whatever you might like. But that's it. Bye.